Hello, everybody. I'm going to be playing 8-year-old Magnus. The earlier Magnuses are quite terrible. I know it's just a computer playing, so they were making some ridiculous moves. I'm going to start at 8 years and go from there. He plays a little more normal from 8 years up. You get just standard development. So I'm going to try to make comments about just basically how I'm making moves and where I'm going with it. So here I'm just developing pieces, trying to castle. So I've already castled. I think I'll play c5, get kind of a Terrash defense here. Now that doesn't look like a normal move. I'll develop my knight. He probably could have taken my knight and then won that pawn. But in those kind of positions, there's always some difficulty. I think I'm going to try to open the position here. Quite interesting. So he's threatening my bishop. I think I'm going to move it back. Might go into an ending here. That's quite a weakening move. I'll just develop a bishop here anyway. Threatening his rook. Well, he's just giving away a rook. I think I'll be able to win this ending. Although he's going to win a pawn back. I guess I can take this pawn here. And he just gave away a knight. Yeah, so these aren't even weak players will still play logical moves. This is sometimes the problem with trying to play computers and train with computers, is that they'll make these just very strong moves and then just randomly give away something, and it really doesn't make any logical sense. So even at 8 years old, he was able to play some logical ideas. Alright, let's see here. Just going to take that pawn, give check, but I think that leads to me losing at least the exchange. Alright, I'm going to give my king some space here. I'll move h6. Alright, so I'll just protect my rook that way. I'd like to trade that bishop because it's controlling some key squares. His king's going to be facing a mating attack pretty soon here. Alright, I'll just take that pawn. Okay. Well, that is a possibility for sure. I guess we'll just trade down. I'm not really playing too well right now, but this computer at Magnus at 8 years old isn't playing too well either. I mean, I can move any of these pawns up. There's nothing that he can do with that bishop. Just move these. Well, he could have taken my knight even. Alright, even I can... Alright, I'll just checkmate him. There we go. Alright, so I'm going to make another game here at 9. That was kind of a ridiculous game. Alright, so now we're at 9. Maybe this will be more challenging here. Opening looks pretty good. Looks like we're going to a Sicilian dragon, maybe. Just develop a knight. Now, in the Sicilian dragon, I don't really play the main lines. I found a lot of success, especially below master level, playing kind of sidelines. Instead of trying to castle queenside, which, if black knows the theory, he can get quite a lot of ideas for attack. So lines like this, well, he should have taken that pawn. Now he's going to have some trouble because his king is basically screwed. And I can castle kingside. If he takes that bishop, I have a discovery. He's trying to prevent that. I don't think there's any way to... So he's going to take the f7 pawn. I'm trying to figure out if I can keep it, but I don't think I can. Maybe I'll just try to... Well, let's see here. I'll just try to put pressure. Yeah, at least I can bring this rook in. I don't know about that move. Now I can play bishop to c5. Okay. Alright, maybe I'll bring this bishop back. A little bit cheap. I want to play bishop takes f6, and then if the bishop takes, I can take on d5, sacrifice a bishop or a knight. I think that could work. Now if he takes... Okay, so he didn't take. Now I'm protecting that pawn, so I kind of got what I wanted there. Alright, let's see if I can threaten. Alright, so he wants to trade queens. Well, I'm not really into that right now. Well, I guess I have to. It's pinned. So let's evaluate this here. He has a bishop pair. I have a protected passed pawn. I think I could play knight to a4. I would love to take that pawn on e7. I think I can play c4. Alright, now I can... Okay, well, he won that pawn, so c4 wasn't the best idea. Okay, there's really not much for me to do here. I'm trying to figure it out. Okay, well, that's an obvious mistake. I missed that. Because now well... I guess I can take this pawn. Alright, so I've made some mistakes, but I have two pawns here. He's going to take another pawn. I would like to take that bishop and trade down, but then we get a bishops of opposite color ending. Maybe that's the best possible idea. I might be able to win that here, because he can trade. Alright, so now he's completely lost here in a bishops of opposite color ending. I'm going to place all my pawns on the right squares. So in a bishop of opposite color ending, we're looking to, well, at least I'm looking to win some pawns here. He's going to try to protect them, but he's not doing a very good job. Now I have these pawns I'm just going to usher in. So despite making a lot of mistakes, it looks like I'm going to beat Magnus at 9 years old. I can take with check there. He just gave away a pawn. He's going to try to prevent me from... Okay, well, maybe I'll go around. Well, he should have taken the queen. I guess I'll just checkmate him anyway. Now I get check with this bishop. Alright, so I beat Magnus 8 and 9. There's quite a lot of mistakes in this last game. I'm not sure exactly how to analyze it. I'm familiar with the live chess format, but let's see here. Ask to end game as a draw. Okay, so I beat 8 and 9. Next video will be 10, and it's going to get harder from there. That was kind of a close one. Alright, so let me end this video, and I'll see you in the future.